China is a vast and diverse country with rich history and culture. So in this video, I will show how you can spend 10 days in China while making sure that you visit all of the top sites and attractions. So let's get started. Beijing is the capital city of China and a great place to start your journey. On your first day, visit the Forbidden City, which was the imperial palace during the Ming and Qing dynasties about 700 years ago. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and currently houses a vast collection of Chinese artifacts and art. But because it is so popular, tickets usually sell out fast. You can book your tickets online, but I also believe that one of the best ways to experience the Forbidden City is through an English guided tour. That's why I've handpicked a special day tour that costs $70 per person, and it includes not only a full day tour of the Forbidden City, but also of Tiananmen Square, which is the other famous landmark nearby, and a visit to the Olympic Park, which was built for the 2008 Olympics. Make sure to check out the link in the description box below. In the evening, head to Wangfujing Street to experience some of the local street food. Some of the top choices include xiaolongbao, that are small steamed buns filled with pork and savory soup. Jianping is a popular Chinese street food that consists of a savory crepe filled with egg, scallions, cilantro, and various sauces. But if you're feeling particularly adventurous, why not try scorpion on a stick? Here's a tip. If you're coming here, make sure to use public transportation as there are limited parking spots and traffic in the area is very busy during most times of the day. You can take line 1 of the Beijing subway, then head out Wangfujing Station, which is just a short walk away from the market. On your second day, take a day trip to the Great Wall of China, one of the most iconic sites in the world. The Great Wall stretches over 13,000 miles and is a testament to the engineering and military prowess of ancient China. The Mutianyu section is one of the best parts of the wall to visit as it is well preserved and has the best views. Located just an hour and a half from Beijing, it is also less crowded than other parts of the wall. Here are some tips you'll want to know before you go. Going to the Great Wall involves a lot of walking and hiking, so make sure you wear your best shoes and bring plenty of water and snacks. Hiring a local tour guide is the best way to visit as you get insider knowledge of the place and they are able to help you with navigating the Great Wall. In day 3, we're taking a trip to Xi'an, the ancient capital of China. From Beijing, you can either take a 2 to 3 hour flight or take the high-speed bullet train, which gets you there in 6 hours. You'll spend the rest of your first day exploring the Terracotta Army, a collection of over 8,000 life-size terracotta soldiers and horses. The army is another UNESCO World Heritage Site and is a must-see for anyone visiting Xi'an. To avoid the crowds, try to plan your visit during off-season. Avoid June to August because that's when people travel the most in China. Also, don't rush it. Spare extra time for yourself when visiting because there's a lot of ground to cover. We start off day 4 by visiting the Huaqing Palace. First built in the Tang Dynasty 1400 years ago, it was a favorite retreat for many emperors. Today, it is known for its beautiful gardens and picturesque scenery, featuring primarily traditional Chinese architecture. We continue the journey by heading to the Great Mosque of Xi'an. First built over 1300 years ago, it is one of the oldest and largest mosques in China. It is a beautiful place as it combines a unique blend of Chinese architecture with Muslim influences. mosque can fit up to 1,000 people at a time and is still being used today for daily prayers. If you're planning on visiting, be sure to dress appropriately and respect the Muslim beliefs. If you are non-Muslim, you are not allowed to enter the main prayer hall, but there are still many other parts of the complex worth visiting, such as the courtyards and gardens. For day 5, we take a walk along the ancient city walls of Xi'an, built over 6 centuries ago, designed to protect against invaders. The sheer size and scale of these structures are awe-inspiring, and the intricate detail of the bricks and carvings is a testament to the skill of ancient Chinese craftsmen. Once you're on top of the wall, you're treated to a panoramic view of the city with its mix of modern and traditional buildings. The only real tip I can give you when visiting here is really to just take the time and enjoy yourself. In day 6, we leave Xi'an behind and head to the vibrant city of Chengdu, capital of the Sichuan province. Your first destination is the research base of giant panda breeding. As the name implies, you can see giant pandas up close in their natural habitats here. Next, we head to the Jinli Old Street, a place that gives you an accurate feeling of ancient China. As you walk down the narrow streets lined with old-fashioned buildings, you'll feel like you've stepped into a different world. To make the most of your visit here, be sure to come hungry. The street is famous for its delicious Sichuan cuisine, including spicy hot pot, mapo tofu, and tantan noodles. You'll also find plenty of street vendors selling snacks like candied fruit, roasted chestnuts, and spicy duck necks. Also, make sure you catch the traditional Sichuanese performances like face-changing masks, and shadow puppetry. These art forms have been passed down through generations and are a fascinating glimpse into China's rich cultural heritage. In day 7, start off your day by heading to the Leshan giant Buddha, which is the largest stone Buddha statue in the world. The statue is over 1,300 years old and stands at 71 meters or 233 feet tall. It'll take you 2 hours to get here from Chengdu, but the views and incredible history more than make up for the trouble. It's important to note that the giant Buddha is not just a statue, but also a symbol of China's rich cultural heritage and a reminder of the incredible achievements of ancient civilizations. Once you get back to the city, spend the rest of your day in Quanchai Alley, a 300-year-old neighborhood that has seen its fair share of history, wars, and cultural events. Be sure to take your time as you explore the alley. There are plenty of hidden gems to discover, from secluded courtyards to ancient temples. You can also take a break and watch a traditional Sichuan opera performance, or sip tea in one of the many tea houses. Having a tour guide here will be invaluable as they guide you through the many alleys while explaining the significances of the many hidden gems found here. For your 8th day out of your 10-day trip in China, we fly over to Shanghai, the largest city in China. Here you'll spend your first day by exploring the Bund, which is a waterfront area that features stunning views of the city skyline and colonial-era buildings. You can also cross the Huangpu River and head into Pudong district to see the many skyscrapers and enjoy all the sights and sounds. In the evening, head to Nanjing Road, which is one of the busiest shopping streets in the world. You'll be amongst the locals as they explore, shop, and dine in the area. Be sure to come here both in the day and during the evening to see it transformed when all the neon lights and signs come on. On your 9th day, grab your last chance to head up Shanghai Tower, which is the 3rd tallest building in the world. The entrance costs 180 Chinese yuan or about $28 for adults. There are also discounts available for kids and senior citizens. For your last evening in China, there are a few things you could do. I would recommend checking out the Yuyuan Garden as it has an amazingly intricate Chinese architecture to admire. Plus, it's a really beautiful garden where you can easily take a pleasant stroll. There's also the Zigzag Bridge to check out, but if you're looking for something more fun, you could instead spend half a day at the Shanghai Disney Resort. Some of the most popular rides include the Tron Light Cycle roller coaster, and there's even a Pirates of the Caribbean ride. There's loads to do here whether you're by yourself or with your family. On your final day in China, you could spend some time exploring the Shanghai People's Park, where the main attraction is the beautiful and serene lake. No matter what you do, I hope that you've enjoyed the trip and that you'll return to visit China again one day. Have you been to China before? How was your experience? Let me know in the comments and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll know when my next video comes out. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.